Hello, this is Susan with Power Punch Your Health. That's good. Tonight, I want to talk to you a little bit about the oils we use, because I think oils have gotten a bad rap because everybody's into this low-fat thing, or they were starting in the 80s. I think people are starting to change their minds now, but there's so much misinformation out there. If you get on Google and you look up everything bad about coconut oil and olive oil, then that's what you're going to find. And if you Google what's great about coconut oil or olive oil or what canola or whatever, that's what you're going to find. So this is just our opinion. This seems to be what works for me. And a lot of people have asked me about oils, and this is how I feel about them. They are awesome, but you have to get the right ones. With olive oil, it's a little bit tricky. I've been reading some stuff lately about how some olive oils you got to be careful with because they maybe don't come from a trustworthy source, which is why I have recently started to get my olive oils from places like Oil and Vinegar. This came from Oil and Vinegar in Greenville. That's right there by the Greenville Hyatt. If you're from this area, they're very knowledgeable about this stuff. This is extra virgin olive oil, or EVOO, as you might see. And if I'm eating a salad, this is definitely going on it. If I'm cooking, I tend to use coconut oil. It has a higher flash point. I think it's around 350 to 400 Fahrenheit, which means you can cook a little hotter with it and it won't lose its enzymes, won't lose its integrity, which is very important because if you cook it too much, too high, like the other oils, you've chemically changed them. So your body doesn't even react to what they are. It doesn't recognize it. So we want our bodies to recognize the good in these oils, which is why extra virgin olive oil, coconut oil, those are winners. With coconut oil, I don't like to promote any one kind of product. This is just what we have in the house right now. But we tend to go for the raw, organic, and unrefined. It's a lot less processed. And let me tell you, you just saw me eat a big spoonful of this stuff. This is my cat down here. She's actually begging for a little bit more too. She loves it. Here you go, sweetie. This is good for more than just cooking. I put it on my skin. I obviously just eat it right out of the jar. I mean, not a whole lot, but a tablespoon a day or so. And a good friend of mine puts it in her shampoo. I mean, you could look online at 1,000 different uses for this stuff. So I think it keeps my cat's fur looking really good and shiny too. So anyway, a lot of people have asked us about the high-fat diet thing. Let me tell you, and then I'll let you go. We're going to be a short and sweet tonight. A high-fat diet, if you're using the right fats, avocado, nuts, especially walnuts, almonds, olive oil, or extra virgin olive oil, and coconut oil, those are fantastic for you. There's so many great benefits from being good for your heart, being good for your skin, your metabolism. It helps with diabetes, I hear. I mean, there's just so many wonderful benefits from this stuff. Your body just loves this stuff. And it's not going to make you fat like everybody says it's going to. Case in point, I trained for 2 bodybuilding shows a few years ago. The second show I did was in 2011. Hopefully we can flash up a picture of that. I looked incredible, and I had a pretty high fat diet. It was high protein and fairly low carb, but I was eating the oils, let me tell you, and I was eating some of the better cheeses. I think I ate some pretty regular fat cottage cheese and then a lot of unpasteurized cheese, which we talked about before. It's the lesser of the evils. But I had a lot of oils at the time, and I looked outstanding, and that's one way I've been able to keep my weight down. A lot of people have trouble with their thyroid, which is why we started this whole business. I don't have one anymore. I have no thyroid. I am not on any drugs. I maintain it by doing natural stuff, and this is one of them. This is one way I've kept my weight down, because your body has to have fats or it will hang on to the bad fats. So I highly recommend raw, organic, unrefined coconut oil. Be choosy about your extra virgin olive oil, but definitely keep using them. Please like and share us and subscribe on YouTube if you like what you see. Power Punch Your Health. Take care.